But this is what I want to bring up to you. Do you think that's safe to stop paying attention to news? Like you don't know what's going on in the country
honestly,
right
now. As a black person, yeah, that's because at the end of the day, the only way for change, you are a different story.
I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about everybody.
Yeah, because people go into work and they feel this way towards another race, or they only want to talk about this. They only see one side of something. But honestly, if we start talking about, you know me, I'm a financial. I like finances. I love it. If we start talking about that, we'll have some more money in the pocket and we could really change something.
But would you care? Like, where's the motivation for you to change something if you don't pay attention to what's going on? And that's what we see with a lot of black people in this country. That's why it was different when we just came out of Jim Crow, when we just came out of slavery. We were well aware and politically informed. So when we did get money, Theodore Roosevelt Mason Howard says, okay, I had my foot in the water, 1 foot out of the water. I was messing with these racist people, but I'm politically informed. So now I'm going to make a difference in my community. A Lil Wayne, who doesn't know anything but his world of performing, now he has 300 million. Where's the motivate? Where's the deep burning inside for him to say, let's go make a change? There is none, because all you've paid attention to is finance. Your mind is not, Malcolm, but your mind is not going to change.
Relax. What I'm saying, it's already there, right? So I'm trying to the noise. We heard the noise, we seen it. What I'm trying to say is we could change it now to let's talk about something different. Right? Why are we gonna keep talking about the same thing? So why would we keep talking about the same thing for over 4 years? It's not gonna there's no change that's going to happen unless you have funds. You could go turn on the CNBC. You could turn on CNBC, right? Learn something new. And look how they run their commercials, right? People need to also understand how these news channels run their commercials too.
Malcolm, when you think about getting rich, you think about it for selfish reasons, not about your community. Let's be honest.
No.
Same thing for me.
No. You can't say that. Look at Nick, you could look at the commercials. Relax, bro. Relax. Why are you getting so tight?
Because it's something I'm passionate about. This is what the fuck happened.
But that's understand for you. I'm talking about the people that are using the news outlets just to go talk to their friend. Like, that's bad. That's bad at the end of the day, because you're talking about something where the only way to change it is for funds. And what I'm saying is, if we watch CNBC, it enlightens you to create. That's what we are. We are creators in this world, because the commercials are different businesses. You understand? When you watch the news, watch the commercials, bro. I was watching the news channel, and because I was at the gym, and the only thing about black people was they were old, unhealthy people. Or they needed something. And there was some guy there to protect them, a black guy there to solve all these problems. It was nothing to help you create something. It was to make you feel bad about yourself. I'm like, that's not how we should portray news. And yet again, I'm not talking about you. I'm just talking about the people that have seen us taking this daily intake of just the news, just to talk to it about their friends, when there's a different way where you can look at the news in a different way of watching it as a business. It allows you to create.
Okay, I get creating. I'm a very creative person.
I'm not talking about you, Nick.
No, I get it, Malcolm. I'm not. Don't think I'm referring to myself. What I'm saying is
you are though. You saying I create. I you sound like
but I'm letting you. I brought myself up because I don't think creating and getting money and having business ideas means that you cannot be politically informed. And that's Theodore Roosevelt Howard was in fucking. That's a small
percentage.
So why don't we aim to be the small percentage? He made change. He's regarded as the godfather of the civil rights movement. Why? Because not only was he involved in creating and making money, but he was also had his ears open to the streets. If he didn't, he would have made his money and sat down with his white friends and said, "Listen, life is good."
That's what I said. That the noise is there. We heard the noise and we seen it.
He didn't hear noise.
Okay,
he put in work. He learned about it. He was informed.
Nick, we see what's going on. What is there? What is the way to change it?
Bro.
Nick, we seen that. I'm talking about, what are you talking about? Anything that's on the news, right?
Being actually informed.
Okay, you're being informed. You understand what happened.
Diligently.
Okay, right.
Your ideology is don't pay attention to the news at all.
Because you already seen what happened in the news. If you want change, I'm talking about, I'm just saying, if people want change in a certain area of things, you just watching it and complaining about it's not going to do nothing.
I agree.
You watch it, you've seen it, you understand what's going on.
Study it.
Now Now you go find a way we go get your funds up, and the funds wash everything. We'll clean it all up. We all know that funds clean everything up. We all know that. But this is the problem I have with some people. Some people are watching it, and I guess they're not studying it. They're not doing that. The masses are not studying it. So you don't even have to go on this side of trying to get your funds up and learn something different. Then the masses aren't studying it, and that's the masses' problem. So once again, they're not studying it.
Okay, so once again, we get to the mirror analogy again.
You found the answer.
That's your answer. You have the mirror analogy. You have people over here that are just watching, not doing anything, not putting coins in their pockets. You have people over here who are not watching shit, but patting their pockets. And the issue is in the middle, and we still not getting to the issue.
But you said they're not studying it.
They're not studying it, and this group of people are just focusing on making money, not studying it.
But the masses aren't studying it, Nick. I'm not saying the masses are on this side getting money. No, the masses are watching it and not studying it. That's a fact.
And
are the masses watching the news?
Yes.
But are they studying it?
No. But so what about the people who are making money? We're speaking about solving an issue.
Nick, so the people watching, so the people that watching it, they need to study it. Mm-hmm. So tell them how to study it, because you studying it. So tell them. Yeah, I told him something. I gave him an option. What is your option for the people that are watching it and not studying? The people that are watching and not studying it, I said, look, do this, because you already seen it.
But seeing it is not going to do anything for you.
Nick, can you give the people the answer of what to do, how to study it?
Do your due diligence. Watch the news. Google stuff. Learn stuff from smart people who are smarter than you.
Thank you.
Just like, listen, bro, all these ESPN people, right? You think Stephen A. Smith is the smartest guy and he knows all these intricate things about sport? You know why he does? Because he's do his due diligence. He reads articles, he reads scouting reports, and they drop the actual gems.
Yes.
So you do the same thing when it comes politically. To Malcolm's point, this is I'm very young and studying and reading stuff. This is how I found you can increase your knowledge.
Yes.
You read what smart people have to say, and one day you come up with your own ideas. That's what these college professors do. They study, and then they get smart enough where, okay, I'm going to put out my ideologies from my bank of knowledge.
There you go.
It's called standing on the shoulders of giants. You learn what the older people did, and then you come up with your own ideology so the next generation could study.
And guess what we just...
That's how you study. But also, I'm saying I think both sides need to do that. Including, I think T.R.M. Howard is my number one hero in life, apart from family.
Respect.
That's what he did. He literally almost got kicked out of doctor school. When he was the head of his first hospital, he didn't get renewed because he was too political, just in his ideology. And he played ball. He supported racist politicians because he was playing ball. And when he put himself in a position, he was knowledgeable enough to know that I needed to help. I'm telling you right now, we see all these millionaires, bro. They probably said the same thing when they was young. Hey, man, we've heard it. I don't care about what is going on over there. I'm rich. We've heard rappers say that before. Well, that's because they're not emotionally.
Let's not talk about rappers.
But they're getting their coin. But that, to me, and don't interrupt me, because this is my point. You're saying focus on getting your coins up, and then we will go to the issue. That is a rapper's mindset. Get our coins up, and then you always hear them, we're going to help the community out, but then you get the money. What community are you going to help out when all you see is white girls in Europe and concerts?
But I was not talking about rappers. That's the thing. That's not the target I was going after.
I'm talking about businessmen too, who live the rapper lifestyle where all you see is luxury. All you see is successful black people who are not getting shot, who are not dealing with poverty. Where's your motivation to fight for these people?
But they don't have the private prisons on top of them. That's why I don't correlate what I'm saying to a rapper, because on top of a rapper is private prisons.
What do you mean?
As in the people that that in the music industry making the big money own private prisons, so they funding the criminal activity of the rap music. So I was just talking about
what does that have to do with rapper,
but basically
because there's woke rappers that help the community. I mean,
well, yeah, small percentage, right? So here's
what percentage of black investors you think help the black community? A big percentage?
A big percentage, yes.
Oh,
they
my
make
God.
people change the way they think. Basically, what I'm saying, because if the masses are just watching the news And honestly, bro, why don't you be happy that we both gave people two different options of what they could do to help?
Because I don't agree with what you're saying. If you
all right,
don't
that's
agree,
fine then. That you don't agree. Okay,
yeah, exactly.
That's fine. All right, relax.
Exactly.
Relax.
Bro, it's not no relax. I'm passionate about it. You should not be offended by me being. We have a podcast, bro.
I understand that.
Why are you getting offended by me being passionate?
How am I getting offended?
Because you're saying relax. Yelling. Because it's a podcast. It sells. Joe Budden sold because he yells.
All right, chill out. So look, we gave you guys two options. Look, if you're in it, if you're just watching it to watch it, then you go to your job. You go to complain about something, study it, right? Then you can create an idea. If not, you see what happened. You could go on this side and learn something different and be able to accumulate some funds and go back to help. Basically, what I'm also saying is too, that right there, any project too needs funding. So do something different. Don't